Hello and welcome back to Bunnycraft. Gosh, it's been so long, I don't even know where to start. To be kind of upfront, I've been having kind of a hard time staying motivated for this world just because my recording schedule is so, volatile. But I think I actually have something figured out. So I'll be able to record and post a lot more often. We'll have to see. I know I said I was working on moving out like 8 months ago. I wasn't lying. But still, you know what the economy's like. I don't have to tell you. Um, in the meantime, I did actually do some things around the base that I said I wanted to do, like these big old pillars. They look nice, but I still think I need some more negative space on this wall. I doodled some like quick little like alternate window designs because I think the windows are just too dense. So I made like three designs. The third one was kind of an afterthought, just because it's good to give yourself options and stuff. But I actually wound up liking it the best. And so on this side, you can see I've been trying to mess around a little with what I want that to look like in the actual base. I have run into kind of a problem where, because there's just now large chunks of stuff happening, the like long rows of like just one block start looking kind of boring. So those are actually iron bars. They have kind of a similar texture to the like icing in the stone bricks. So I think maybe that could be like, little piping flourishes on like a real gingerbread house. And I made the decision that all of my walls are going to be 3 deep. I only originally wanted 2 deep so I could have an outside wall and an inside wall. But I think, especially if I want like arched windows to really get that shape, I'm going to have to lose the panes. Sure is a good thing I didn't pre-paint all my glass or anything. But to make use of all that, I have seen some people do this thing where they like, especially for big windows like this, like mix panes and solid glass blocks to make kind of like a textured glass looking thing. So I've been trying to do that. I thought it looked good, but looking at it right now, I'm not sure. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Along with more visible progress, I have examined how I want to go about building this thing. Because it's a really big project, and that can get very intimidating very fast. As you can kind of see in that direction, I was originally trying to just like do shell first, and then I can go all in on the inside. I think what I actually should do is just go by like room by room. I mean, first and foremost, so I don't get situations like that where I have a whole wall that's patterned in a way I decided I don't like. But then also, so like, I can do outside for a while and then I can do inside for a while so it doesn't get too boring. And that gives me a better opportunity to do what I said that I might want to do before, which is like have different walls patterned different ways since I remember in my research, it's been a while now, but a lot of buildings had different like wings of the building that had different styles of walls. And I think that'll be a lot easier to like plan and pull off if I'm actually doing each section of the wall at like a different time. I might tear that down if I get bored and need to do something mindless, but like I think for now I'm just gonna focus on what's right in front of me and just making this the best foyer I can possibly make it. Since I'm playing catch up anyway, here's something that happened a very long time ago that I never talked about. So you know my little AFK fishing spot over there? But yeah, I was AFK fishing, and then when I got up in the morning, because I AFK overnight, and putting stuff away, I heard a very interesting sound, or rather, I read that there was a very specific interesting sound on the subtitles that I had on. And lo and behold, I guess a horse trap got close enough to where I was AFKing to have activated by itself. And then when I woke up in the morning, there were just skeleton horses. So I was expecting that to take a lot more work. It was a little anticlimactic. I'm very happy I have them. I only found 3. I looked around the whole area for like an hour trying to find all of them, but I think they had been around for a while and kind of wandered off. I'm not sure, they spawn and tamed, so I'm not sure if they actually despawn. So their missing brother could still be around somewhere, I'm not sure. I just named them after the seven deadly sins, as you do. God, it's like a zoo in here. Oh my god. Okay, so I finished up my test wall. Oh, and I made my Halloween costume this year. I'm, of course, Enki, aka the Dark Priest from Fear and Hunger, which I've been playing a lot lately in my downtime. 12 hours in, still haven't beaten it once. Love that game. Anyway, I know I've said this before, so I know how it sounds, but I think I may actually be at a point with this wall where I am no longer going to be making any major changes. I think the overall structure is good. It's not too much to look at, it's not too little to look at. If I could find some blocks that go with this texture well enough that I could use for like some texturing, I think that would go a long way, and I might, change around some little embellishments here and there, but overall, I am quite happy with this. I think something kind of interesting that I changed about this is the inside solid walls are actually stairs because I wanted these fence posts in to like structure the window a little bit more, and they would connect to a full block, but they don't connect to stairs, so we're doing stairs. Speaking of the window, actually, since I decided I want it inset a little bit more, of course, I need to have some blocks surrounding it, so it's not just empty space directly into the other side of the wall. So I went with quartz pillars since they have this kind of like, well, pillar texture that sort of passes for like piped icing maybe, but they are really annoying to get since I have to mine for it. There is one other block in this texture pack that has a similar texture to this, which is purpur pillars. And of course, it's purpur, so it's a little bit lilac, lavender, blue colored, or maybe, depending on how I go about it, white with a blue shadow. Maybe next episode is back to the end to get some stuff that I missed before. Once I have my hands on that, I do want to demo it because I think the less quartz I need to mine for this build, the better.